and you brought up your experience in the United States. I remember you telling me that within your university, you feel very supported as well with your hearing loss. So kind of going into another topic, could you talk to us a bit about your university experience as a partially deaf student?
Sure. So basically, I think, in my opinion, my university experience as a partially deaf student is pretty positive. So there's a fantastic support, which is support system, which is called the Services for Students with Disabilities at the University of Michigan. So they provide a lot of, support to the deaf student and people with other disabilities. Some of the services that I've gotten was such as in a big lecture hall, you're given headsets that connect to the lecturer's mic. So that's definitely very helpful. So, and then another thing, you could also request reserved seating toward the front of the lecture hall, that you could like be closer to the lecturer as well. Other services, taking exams and tests within a enclosed space, like not with everyone else, but in your own room, so you wouldn't be disturbed and things like that. So that's definitely got a really good support system in the University of Michigan. I'm pretty sure also a lot of good good opportunities at the university. So for example, they have American Sign Language classes, which is something that I was meaning to learn and really wanted to learn. Definitely taking that next semester. And also another thing that they have innovation incubators. So I'm definitely like running volume up within that as well to help, expand it, so you get support and advice from, professionals in the social and entrepreneurship like field. Things like that. So universities, I would say they're doing pretty well in helping support the deaf community and the disability community in general. So yeah, hopefully, I know you're entering university next fall. I hope that you'll be getting all those support as well, because it's definitely, I think I wouldn't be able to be where I am without all those as well today.
Yeah, no, that's so great to hear. And yeah, it's just fantastic to know that education isn't this opportunity that's closed to anyone because of their disability. Um, but at the same time, I know definitely as with anyone, you've experienced some setbacks in your life, whether it's related to your hearing loss or not. So I was hoping you could talk to us about that and what has inspired you to persevere and reach where you are now.
Okay, so basically, my personal like motivation is because I made a promise to the deaf community. So initially, when I was about to start this project, I reached out, like I said before, to like several like deaf activists and famous figures within the deaf community, and I kind of asked them like if there's any help and things like that. They did tell me, and they said that yeah, you can help in this way. But then one thing they told me, that they were very hesitant to kind of like help, because they've had an experience in the past where someone said that, okay, we're gonna help you, and then suddenly after they do all these things and get recognition, they kind of never mention who helped them at all. So they were very self-centered. They got all the recognition to themselves, and then they kind of like just stopped their project completely. They never moved on with it. So they were kind of, so basically a lot of the deaf people in the community was kind of hesitant to help. So basically I made a promise to them saying that I will help you and I will not stop, even if I'm left for the university. So it took quite a while to kind of gain their trust, but now that I've really showed them that I'm not stopping and still continuing, kind of that's basically what inspires me to persevere through every setback. Because as you know, I try to keep my promises. And also another thing why I definitely persevere is to show the world that, as someone who's hard of hearing or deaf, that is not going to stop you. It's not a hindrance in any way, in in any way possible. So obviously still being able to go to university and overseas, being able to continue my education, being able to start a nonprofit, it just goes to show that we're just like anyone else. And so, yeah, I think that's basically what really motivates me to persevere holistically, just to be a positive figure to everyone within a deaf and hearing community. So, yes.
Yeah, that's amazing. And yeah, it is that sustained commitment that I think makes Volume Up like so inspirational, and especially your role in it. And I think especially with that the app Jack SL, that's gonna help like generations, you know, and it's only going to keep helping people because you know, it's facilitating that learning of sign language. And it really just boosts inclusion. And I think especially right now, with the current situation we're in, everyone's kind of cooped up at home, and what a better, like, they could use this time to just better themselves and learn a new skill like sign language. And that's just, it helps everyone, it benefits everyone.
Yeah, exactly. And it benefits everyone. And I also think that, you know, you also have to think about like the sustainability of your projects. You're not going to try to like do things like once and then it just won't help anyone anymore. So like you said, how the app will help generations, I think that's definitely very important as well and helping me keep motivated.
Yeah, that's awesome. um, now a little more personal. What are some of your future ambitions?
So basically, future ambitions, I would say regarding volume up, definitely to keep working on it. And develop projects, continue my projects, start new projects, branch out to other, you know, countries or other universities probably in the future. And then on a more personal scale, I would say learn American Sign Language, continue learning this Indo, because I'm not like, and by any means a fluent speaker yet. So definitely want to keep learning both languages. Yeah, so I think that's pretty much like my personal ambitions regarding volume up and also myself.